Hello friend, again welcome to the embedded and robotics tutorial series for beginners. So in a previous lecture we have talked about basics of the embedded and its programming and the basics of the simulation software like ISIS and the programming software for CVAVR. Today we are going on the for some exciting projects working. We are going to make some exciting circuits like this is our previous circuit where we have code for the blinking of the LED, uh, this one. So today we are going to create something exciting, something new. So for this one we have to create a new circuit. Okay, fine, then click on file. So first pick up the parts which we need, like at yeah, this one at mega 16, and then something LEDs. Then I will get my main LED here, that animated one. I will take the green, red, and yellow. So okay. Now today we are going to make a traffic signal project. And first pick up the your Atmega. First take the rotate the LED. Okay, fine. And connect all these LED to the A port of the Atmega. Okay, one thing I want to told you that in a Proteus, if you are using LED, then there is no use to connecting the register with the LED because it doesn't get fused. But if you are using in a real hardware, then please put the resistance which value should be more than 220 ohm. But if you are using in a Proteus, then there is no need for doing so. Connect them with a common ground. So, okay, fine. This is our traffic signal, traffic light signal. So now we are going for the code of this one. This is a regenerated code which generates before the programming part. So first of all, we will define the port which we are going to use as a input or as a output. So in order to define the output ports, I am going to define the A port as a output. So I have used the three pins of that port, so I will define all those three pins as a output and all other pins as a input. So I will write VOB. The seventh one is an input, sixth one is an input, fifth one is an input, fourth one is an input, third one is an input, second is output, first is output, and zeroth pin is an output. So here we have defined the A in a A port. The seventh pin is working as an input, sixth as an input, fifth as an input, and the second, first, and zeroth pin works as an output port. So now let's start write the code. We want to run our code again and again and again, so that we will write in a while one so that it runs again and again. So here we are going to write the here we will define all other pins individually. So we will write as a port command works as an output. Here we will define the port A, port B, port C, where we write the particular pins as an out as a working as an output or input as an output. So on By using the port command, we can define the state of the pin. Either it is on higher state or either it is on lower state by defining a number 1 or 0. Here we are using the 0th pin and we will define it is on the higher state. So it is on higher state, and now we will write all other pins on the lower state. So at a one time only one LED will glow. Here we will write the pin number 1, but this pin will work as an low state is on. And here we will define the pin number 2, and this pin will be on lower state. So let's check it out what is an output of our program. Just build it, there is no error, and dump the save code here. Okay. Yes, I have had the first pin on the higher state and all other pins on the lower state so that only green LED starts glow. So now mm, I am going to use it's to work as a traffic light signal so that I will write some more commands. Then this state will stay for some time. Let's say it works for 1 second so that I will give a delay command. I will give a delay of 100 ms. Then I will give the same state to the yellow light, then again the red light. Okay, fine. So this command is for green LED and for red LED. So here on our green LED is connected on the port 1. So this port will be on high state, and here okay. Then this is our final code for the traffic light. Let's check it out that how it is working. First, set its frequency on the 8 megahertz. Okay, fine. There must be something mistake on the our code. Yes, uh, you can look it here on the for the LED. When I'm going to define for a red LED, then I write on the one on the yellow top port, so that I will write it there 1. Yeah, it's something fast. I think I should give a much more delay because it's little bit fast. So just give a delay of 500 ms. In order to simulate the circuit in a proper way, you have to work it. You have to check it on each step. Otherwise, you will be unable to make a proper circuit and code it accordingly. Like yes. Now that's the proper traffic signal light connections, where the green light, yellow light, and the red light are running accordingly. So this is the basics about the input output ports. So now we are going to use a button part in our circuit. Here we have work on the ports where we are going to give an output state. Now we are going to take an state from the user, which is known as the input. So how we will do it? We will just do it by the button. So select the one button, and yes. So I'm going to connect my button to the port B0. So here we will define. Okay, fine. We have defined the all other pins of the A port as an input port, the 7th pin, 6th pin, 5th pin, 4th pin. So we can connect it anywhere. I'm going to connect it on the 4th pin of the port A here, right. Then I will give an higher state to that pin. Fine. Then there will be a problem take place. That if you press the button once, then it will goes on the higher state. Then in order to when we remove the button, it will on the it will not get an lower state just because it is not connected to the ground, so that it will not get an a lower state. So that in order to give him ground, we have to draw pull ups pull down circuit. So in order to make a pull down circuit, we will use an register. We will take an register and we'll just connect it throughout it this part, and connect throughout the term. So okay, fine. Then that will be our circuit, and just define the value of the resistance 1k. Okay, fine. Here when we press the button, it will goes on the higher state, but when we remove the button, it will goes on the lower state just because of it is connected throughout the ground in with a register, so that it will goes on the ground state, and this pin will goes on the lower state. So let's write a program for this one. So I want to run my entire circuit when it will be when button will be pressed. Then here I will write if. So in order to scan, we will write the command pin A. We are using A port, so we will write A, and we are using a particular pin, the pin number 4, so we will write a dot 3. If this will be on higher state, then the entire program will run, otherwise it will not. Okay, else otherwise all the LEDs will off. So in order to off the LED, I will write all the ports on the lower state. Yes, now let's run it. So in the beginning of program, I don't have pressed the button, so that all the LEDs are off. When I press it, my traffic signal starts working, and when I remove it, it gets off. So that's a little exciting project, and you can work on the much more higher projects like a polygon LED or LED matrix. And there are a lot of exciting projects which you can do on the AdMega by using the LED motors and other things. So just wait on the next tutorial. We will going to talk about the timer and interrupts also. So thank you for watching this episode.